You walk to work 20 miles in a bathrobe. The Knicks. You was convinced the Knicks was going to lose to the Celtics, weren't you?
Man, I was sick. I was convinced. I hate the Knicks, and they hate me. They hate me. You know, that's a Boston, New York thing, man. And I know I put my foot in my mouth. I said that on national television, and to this day, I don't regret it. And people everywhere I go say, "Did you really walk?"
You saw it. You saw me in my robe walk inside the road.
You saw it.
You got a new show, Truth After Dark.
Yeah.
Where it seems you giving advice about relationships. And people seem to not want to take advice from anybody that's not married, that's not in a relationship for 20 plus years, been stable. Why do you feel you're one of the best to give advice on relationships?
I mean, because I've seen all sides of a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been married in long-term relationships for 10 plus years, a couple of them. I've had kids. I've had long-term girlfriends. I've been on both sides, so I can speak on it. Like, it's like you being in the NFL. You can speak on it.
Yes.
Like, I can speak on being married. If I'm not married now, I can speak on it.
Right.
Because I was married for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, and I've been engaged and I've had girlfriends and like I just, you know, I see my perspective the way I see it and it ain't for everybody.
Right.
You know, I mean, I try to speak for everybody, but you know, everybody different.
Right.
I just go off a lot of my experience, Shannon, and you can take it how you want it.
Right.
You know, but like I've seen it all, and even if I didn't experience, I've saw other people experience, and I learned from them, and that's why I feel like I'm more than qualified to give, you know, a relationship advice.
You once said that marriage is for poor people. It offers no advantage to a man.
Yes.
So under that premise, would you get married again?
That's a good question, man. It like, yeah, I'll get married again because I'm getting old.
So you want a hospice wife? You want somebody to take?
Yeah. I'm getting old, shit. Yeah, I'll get married again. I mean, it's just. I hear too many of the horror stories, like especially for, like I said, old people and poor people. Like, think about a man, successful, rich man. Like, I hate seeing stories like she got 70% of his wealth, and she got the kids, and she like feel like you stripped a man down of his dignity.
Yeah,
like I hate seeing them stories. Man, it just drives me nuts, and it's too many of them. And the percentages ain't in our favor. As successful, not only black, just people in that upper tax bracket. It's just like no advantage for us. And I'm not saying don't do it. Just, you know, wait till you get old. or you broke.
Did you and your wife grow apart because you had, like you said, you'd been married 10 plus years, you got kids?
Yeah.
How did you come to the conclusion, you're like, you know what, babe, we need to part ways?
Man, you know, I think it happens over time. It wasn't like a sit down, one sit down.
Yeah, no, there's a continuation.
Just, you know, and it happened in retirement. And a lot of players, you know, get divorced in retirement.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's a whole new dynamic that happens.
You home all the time.
Yeah, because like it's cool when you in and out. You miss each other. You're going through whatever you're going through, and you can deal with it. And you know, she get on, go to the game, highlight herself, and she in the limelight still too. But then the lights cut off, and now you coming home telling the kids to do this and changing the whole family dynamic.
Yes,
and it causes a rift. You know what I'm saying? And it just like it causes like you start side eyeing, looking at each other like, nah, I wouldn't allow this if I was home all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then it just causes a divide. And I just think like, kind of like that's what happened.
Yeah.
You know, the divide and the communication wasn't there in my situation. And, you know, and it happens to a lot of us.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to make that adjustment after you done playing.
To be home all the time?
And then now you home all the time, then you just get up and be like, I need to go somewhere.
Right.
And now you arguing because you got
why you go? Like, you ain't got no practice.
Yeah,
you ain't got no.
Where you going? Like now, because you just so antsy. You used to traveling every week.
You used to leaving.
Every week, you just like, I don't know how to sit down.
Right.
And then now that's something.
That's a conflict.
That's a conflict. And, you know, if I had it to do all over again, what I know now, I would have been probably more sensitive to their needs.
Right.
Instead of being selfish. You know what I'm saying? It was selfish.
Well, you got to be selfish to be great.
Yeah, and I
You
took
got to
a
have.
lot of.
You hear LeBron when LeBron talks. LeBron says, "I've denied." You know, and the first thing he says is family, because what you and I did, because family is the closest. That's why we mention them first, is that we apologize to them for being selfish. You've got, in order to be great, you got to be selfish,
Right.
because you're gonna miss recitals, you're gonna miss certain things, you're gonna miss this, because guess what? Oh, I can't go play in the game because my daughter's recital. Well, I can't do to celebrate my anniversary because I gotta miss this game. So because I gotta do my wife's anniversary. So you become selfish.
Right.
The greater the player, the more selfish he or she is.
Right. I've said this. I said I took those traits that made me who I am, and it affected my marriage.
You take it in a relationship and it'll ruin it.
Yep, it affected the relationship.
Yes.
Because now you're seeing it all the time when you're home.
Yes.
Selfishness, doing what you want to, just so many things, and like you just.
And they might let it be, they'll let it slide.
So
when
long.
you got a basketball, when you play basketball, you play football, you play a professional sport, or you have a business. But when you retire and says, oh, I want to spend more time with the family.
Yeah.
That ain't what you want. Man, you ain't been there in 20 years.
Right.
And then you gonna come in there and think she gonna let you change everything and how the system work.
Yep.
Ain't gonna happen.
I didn't know what the system was. I tried to come in there and change it. So, but you know, to this day, you know, everybody cool.
Yeah, that's great.
You know, kids is where everybody get along. So, you know, like it's an experience.
Yes.
You know, and you go through it, you learn from it, and you move on.
Did you see the story where the guy sent the young lady $200 and she sent it back. She sent it back to him.
What?
Say because she knows her worth. Was it 200 or 2,000?
I know my worth. If some girl sent me 200.
It was 2,000, wasn't it? It was 2,000.
2,000?
Yes. He sent her $2,000. She says, I know my worth. We've been dealing with each other for an extremely long period of time. She sent it back to him.
That's a red flag, Shannon. Anybody can use 2 racks. I'll take 2 racks right now. I can use 2 racks. I mean, damn, like, what you mean?
Right.
Like, you like girls like that, you stay away from them.
Right.
Because, like, oh, you must used to be dealing with, who you dealing with?
Yes.
Who you dealing with that's doing
or
that?
somebody that throw, well, such and such used to do this for me. Well, he not doing it no more, so why he stopped doing it?
Right.
You telling me who used to do it, I want to know why he stopped.
Right. That's the question right there. That's the question.
They quick to throw that up in your face, though, P.
Man, that's why I be trying to tell them, look, you gotta, it's messed up right now, Shan. It's messed up. The game is messed up.
P, you been giving some good advice. You told us that, look, a hardworking man that's building something, leave them pretty girls alone. Get you a 5, get you a solid 6.
Keep it real.
Get you a 5, solid 6.
Get somebody that's humble.
Yeah.
That don't require all this.
Because 9, 10, that's a lot of maintenance. That's a lot of upkeep.
And see, and I always have to go back. I'm not gonna tell her she a 5 or 6.
Right.
Like, we all know. I'm gonna let her give her a 9.
Yeah.
But you know, the public know you a 5 or 6.
Look.
But I'm gonna make you feel like a 9, 10.
I'm a 6. You a 6.
Yeah. Let's go.
That's
Let's
2
go.
over 10.
Right.
We good.
We good.
Yeah.
Man, somebody who humble, who don't care about, man, let's go get a sandwich on a Friday night.
Right.
Like,
and not,
and not be tripping.
We ain't got, look, I understand that, occasionally we're going to go to the Mastros. We're going to go to Steak 48.
Right.
We'll go to the nice establishment,
right.
But that is not a prerequisite. You don't have to walk on the red carpet. You don't have to be seen. We don't have to post everything on social media. Oh, look, my soulmate, my rib, and all that other food. You hiding things.
You understand what I'm saying. I feel like the prettier girls are like that. They're caught into the clout. They're caught into the nice things because we feed them that.
Yeah, we
because when, like, if I'm not constantly feeding her ego as like a beautiful woman and a beautiful, and that's why I say that, you're on your phone and somebody is, and that's what you want all the time.
Yes.
And I can't keep up with that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, I know.
I can't keep up with that.
Hey, it was one like you had to tell her all the time.
Like,
that you was, babe, you're amazing.
Right.
You awesome. You this and that. But I've never been in a situation like that when I had to constantly reinforce who she was and who she is and what type of person and what type of body and how she looked and everything.
Right.
I'm like, well, damn. I felt like I was a full-time cheerleader.
Yeah, because they constantly getting it, so they need it. They want it from you, and the minute you don't, I'll get it somewhere else.
Yes.
Or somebody will. Like, it's hard to keep up with that, man, and I hate that it's like that. Like, and that's why I said, man, I'm gonna go this route. You know, somebody who's a little more humble, who actually like appreciate the comments.
Well, you shot your shot at Ruby Rose. I mean, the truth. He normally called game. The one thing I know about Truth, he called game.
Hey.
It go in. You hit that bucket. You pulled a step. Pulled up for 30.
Nah. I had to catch myself.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before two something.